Well, I've been using railguns in almost all my ships in EVE for the better part of 10 years now, and this video is going to have all the learnings, all the best knowledge I've gained from that decade, and I give it to you. Let's dive in. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. My name is Loru, digital advertiser, content creator, and EVE enjoyer for the better part of 10 years now, and thank you for 1,400 subscribes. Appreciate it. We also made a YouTube partner recently. Appreciate it. We're not going to waste any more time. Thank you very much. Let's dive into the video. Thank you. So our first tip for your railgun boat is skills. Train the right skills. How do you know which right skills to do? I'll tell you, audience. You're going to start with skills that are gun agnostic. Okay, similar to our last Marauder tip video, you're going to start with what is the skills that are going to apply to a variety of guns, not just railguns, because maybe you don't want to use railguns maybe the whole time. Maybe you want blasters. These gunnery skills are going to apply to a lot of different kinds of guns and give you the flexibility you need to play EVE on your terms. Okay, one of the big tips I have for you on skills is that which ones to train first. There's a crap ton of these. Do I do rapid fire? Do I do sharpshooter? Do I do motion prediction? They all seem pretty good. Which one do I do first? Here's how you do it. Okay, I typically train the skills first that you're going to get first, that you're going to get the benefit out of now. Okay, so gunnery, for example, has 256,000 skill points. You want to train that one first because it has less skill points than controlled bursts. You want to train gunnery before controlled bursts. You're going to get gunnery done before controlled bursts. Okay, something like a surgical strike with 1 million and change trajectory analysis, even more. You want to train trajectory analysis last, not first, because you can get a bunch of these skills done in the time it would take you to get trajectory analysis 4, let alone this skill 5. I'm not saying it again. Thank you very much. Okay, so train the ones that have the less skill points first to get the benefits from them. Train the skills that are gun agnostic first. Okay, second thing is about specialization and the various guns therein. So let's talk about faction guns and Tech 2 guns. So faction guns almost always, if not always, do more base damage than Tech 2s and are more expensive, but Tech 2 guns get a dedicated specialization skill. There's going to be a lot of nice addiction in this video, goodness gracious. These Tech 2 skills specifically, large railgun specialization, 2% bonus per skill level of the damage of large turrets requiring large railgun spec. In layman's terms, this skill increases the damage of these 3 guns, specifically. Okay, those guns. So if you have a faction gun, they do not benefit from large railgun specialization. So what does this mean? One of the big things about faction guns is that they require less skills. Okay, so you can get in them and use them faster, but you end up paying initially for that in ISK, whereas a Tech 2 gun is harder to get into. It's got way more skills, but over time for a veteran player it does more damage and is cheaper. Okay, so basically what this means, and you're going to do the same thing I did, you're going to get your faction guns to do more damage initially, and you're going to skill up, and over time you're going to get into your Tech 2 guns. I only use Tech 2 guns now. Okay, so that's the difference there between Tech 2 specialization guns and how to use your skills therein. Okay, let's talk ammo. Let's talk ammo. Which ammo are you going to bring? All right, I got a thing here for you. Okay, and I'm going to link this article in. This is just an EVE University article. I'm going to give it to you, easy peasy. If you're a new player, I highly recommend you bookmark this page and this whole website. Let me freaking tell you. So ammo is typically this. Let me sum it up for you. Okay, the closer the ammo, that is, if it's meant to be used close range, the more damage it does. The farther away the ammo is meant to be used, the less damage it does. So you trade off in safety versus damage. Okay, and they have a nice graphic here for you, a nice spreadsheet. It wouldn't be without a spreadsheet. Am I right, ladies and gentlemen? You know what I'm saying? There it is. So antimatter is going to be your Tech 1 close-up ammo, and I almost always have antimatter ammo with me. And iron is going to be your far-out ammo. I almost never used iron back in the day. I almost always capped out at tungsten just because tungsten was so far out. I didn't want to start using other modules therein. So there's other Tech 2 variants of your ammo. There's blaster specific ammo. Railguns are a sub-specialization of hybrid turrets, and blasters are the sister brother, sure, the counterpart to railguns. So blasters are close up, railguns are far away. Okay, I like me some railguns. We're going to have another blaster video, don't you worry. All right, so sub for that, thank you. And then there's, of course, Tech 2 versions of railgun ammo. Check this out. Let me know if you have questions. I'll answer them in the comments. There's more to it than that. But this graphic will help you out with that. Okay, so let's talk about how much ammo you should bring. All right, this is in my Chronos. My Chronos takes about, what is that, like 15% of the inventory. Sure, I fill up about 15% of my inventory with this. We were just Triglavian hunting. Check out that video. It did quite well. Thank you very much. Typically, I like to run around with something like this. Okay, I like to run around with about 2k per. I'm very comfortable with it. This is for large railguns. Medium railguns are going to use ammo much faster, and then small railguns again even faster. So you're going to bring more individual shots, individual ammo pieces. Small tip for you. And we just put out a video on this, which y'all are enjoying a lot. Our Frigate Escape Bay video. It's aptly named. Any Harry Potter fans, thank you kindly. We got a bunch more ammo in here, so even if we run out of ammo in our Chronos, our probe, our Frigate Escape Bay contains a crap ton of ammo. It's ready to go. Check out the full fit in that video. All right, so that's how much ammo to bring and like where to put your various ammo. Okay, let's talk about what modules to use. Typically, how I like to do my school of thinking is I'm going to increase the base damage of the gun with field stabilizers, regardless of how much and which one you get. The field stabilizers increase the raw damage of your hybrid turrets specifically. Okay, you have to make sure it says hybrid turret. Okay. Then I go into the tracking. We don't have 3 tracking plus and 2 damage increase. We have 3 damage increase and 2 tracking increases. Okay, this is the tracking speed specifically. We're going to talk about that, by the way, so if you don't know what the hell tracking speed is, I'm going to explain it to you. Thank you very much. Okay, so that's how we do that. And then in the mids, we like to also have a tracking computer in the combination of our tracking scripts. There's a tracking speed script and an optimal script. These are ammo that you can put into the computers to get better bonuses, or you can remove the ammo entirely and just have a global bonus that isn't as powerful if you compare it to the individual bonuses that the ammo get. If I'm going too fast, it's okay. Try it out, check it out. Put comments down there with questions. I'll answer them. I promise. That's how we do our modules. Okay, I typically do plus damage first, and then I go into the tracking speeds. All right. So in addition to these, don't sleep on a Webifier. We're going to have an entire video dedicated to this Proteus fit in a future video. Thank you. But Webifiers reduce the enemy's speed down to very little, making it so that your tracking speed can really get those crits in, those penetrating shots, those smashing shots. Let's talk about what tracking speed is right now with that said. Okay, so I've got a clip queued up here of a recent video, actually, when we were hunting Triglavians. I want to show you kind of how this goes with tracking speed, what it's for. Y'all were requesting this in a recent video where I don't just go into the actual like hub and I go in space and show you this is it. So suffice it to say, what's happening right now, let me pause this really quick. Let me get my visual aid going. I'm right about here where this dot is, okay? We have a bunch of Triglavians going in a straight line towards us. These are horrible arrows. I will not be stopped, okay? Since these Triglavians are going in a straight line to us, they're far enough away from us, they're taxiing towards us in a direct line, our guns are going to be able to and just destroy them. Take this explosion sound with what it is. Can I get a different color here? Yes. It destroys the ships post haste. Okay, because they're coming straight towards us. Tracking speed is this and this alone. If we, and it wouldn't be an Eve video without a graph, okay? If the ship is going laterally speaking away from our ship, if the transversal velocity, follow me here, is more away from our ship, our guns are going to have a harder time hitting stuff. Versus if the transversal velocity is coming towards our ship, our guns are going to have an easier time to hit stuff, and then we're going to have that nice kablooey sound effect again, kaboom. Okay, so that's in a nutshell. That's what tracking speed is. If the enemy ship is moving away from you, you have a harder time hitting it, because if the enemy ship is up here and you shoot when it reaches here, if it's fast enough, it's already going to be ahead of you. So the name of the game is getting ships to come towards you. I'm in Bastion mode. I'm poking stuff at range. Those trigs are making a beeline for us, and we are 1-2 tapping these frigates. Why? Because we are getting penetrating hits. We are getting smashing hits because the transversal velocity of the ships is low, meaning they're coming right at us, and we are doing 1,700 hits for 900, glances for 650. The penetrating hits are going for multiple thousands. The grazers are going for a couple hundred. It's working. This is why. Call me Anakin Skywalker because it's working. That's how this goes. That's tracking speed. There's more to it. There's a lot more to be said about tracking speed, and in fact, you can go check out the article that we linked in the description for all the things. But that's really going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoy this gunboat tip video. Thank you again for helping us to hit 1,400 subscribes. Like the video. Comment your questions. I answer all of them. I really do. Go check the recent videos. I'm literally in every single comment, okay? You're going to see a bunch of Eve-related videos. They're going to pop up in just a moment. If you enjoy, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. You already know what to do. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks again.